This is Don Macpherson, Quebec Affairs columnist of the Gazette in Montreal, with a look at politics in Quebec this week. Well, the big event in Quebec politics was the swearing in of Philippe Couillard's new Liberal government. And none of Couillard's cabinet appointments was as controversial as that of Sam Hamad. Of the 70 Liberal members of the National Assembly, none carries more political baggage than Hamad. He was a minister in the previous Liberal government of Jean Charest, from which Couillard wants to distance his own government. And Hamad wasn't even a good minister. In fact, he was so bad that Charest had to keep shuffling him from one portfolio to another. In the 9 years of the Charest administration, Hamad held a total of 5 portfolios. He never lasted as much as 3 years in any of them, and in all but one of them, he lasted less than 2 years. Here's one story about Hamad as a minister, told by Jacques Duchesneau to the Charbonneau Commission. When Duchesneau was head of the Transport Department's unit to fight collusion in the awarding and execution of contracts, he went to report to Hamad, who was Transport Minister at the time. Not only did Hamad not listen to him, Duchesneau said, he physically recoiled when Duchesneau tried to hand him his report and wouldn't even touch it. Yet on Wednesday, there was Hamad, happily being sworn into Couillard's new cabinet as Minister of Labour and Minister responsible for the Quebec City region. Why did Couillard appoint Hamad to his cabinet, in spite of Hamad's association with the Charest government and his decidedly undistinguished record? There are 2 apparent explanations. The first is that Couillard was rewarding Hamad for being the co-chair of Couillard's Liberal leadership campaign. The other co-chair, Kathleen Weil, also received a cabinet appointment, and Couillard's leadership campaign manager, Stéphane Billette, was named government whip. The other apparent explanation is that Hamad is popular in his Quebec City region, where he gets some of the credit for the Charest government's committing $200 million to the construction of an arena for an NHL team, and Quebec City is a key swing region in provincial elections. Couillard's appointment of Hamad shows once again that when a premier chooses his or her ministers, competence is often less important than political considerations.